Broadcasting live from the Iltv studios located here at University Drive. Welcome to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monker. I'm a Justice of the Peace here in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I'm also a member of the local Catholic Christian community. Today is Monday, the 3rd of June, 2024. So I welcome each and every one of you who is joining me here on Freedom March today. Bradley Road, praise the Lord, is my spiritual advisor. Bradley, how are you?
I'm doing great, Tanja. I'm doing great. Thank you so much.
Welcome the spiritual advisor. Over the weekend, there are reports that perhaps the lone Defense Force officer who survived HMBS Flamingo, I'm hearing reports that his home has been destroyed by fire. That's a sad, sad story. I might talk about it depending on how I feel, but that's very sad. And everything should be done to assist him and other citizens. And then over the weekend, we heard that there was perhaps a double or perhaps a triple shooting somewhere on East-West Bay Street. So that is sad. But on Saturday, the Free National Movement gathered in convention, and I attended the convention. I wore my F&M shirt. It's a shirt that Hubert Ingram gave to me. So I put on my Hubert Ingram red shirt, and I went to convention because everybody knows that I am an F&M. And of course, I voted PLP. And at the convention, I ran into the former F&M Secretary General, Michael Folks. He's the man who registered me. And I said to him, Brother Folks, am I still a member? He said, Monka, I didn't take away the card from you. As far as I'm concerned, you are still an F&M. But they didn't have my name on the voters list. But I'll tell you, by the time I leave the convention, and listen to me, I campaigned among the women there, women who openly accepted my leadership. Men who openly accepted my leadership. And when I asked the women there, have you voted against Doc? They shouted in unity, we have thrown rock after Doc. Doc is G-O-N-E, gone, as leader, and will not be leader of the F&M. This is powerful. Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monker. Bradley Roll is my spiritual advisor. And the weekend was full of excitement. There is the report that a former Defense Force officer who was assigned to HMBS Flamingo, you would remember, on the 10th of May, 1980. I don't remember his first name, but he is a nearly wonderful citizen who survived the bombing of HMBS Flamingo. And we are hearing sad reports that his home was destroyed by fire. I was just told that seconds ago as I entered the studio. Someone said to me, "Do you know that Mr. Neely's house was destroyed by fire?" And I said, "Who Neely?" And then they said the former Defense Force officer from HMBS Flamingo. So I would hope that citizens will be kind, taking into consideration that he almost lost his life in defense of the sovereignty of the Bahamas. And then, of course, there is that report of perhaps a triple shooting on East Bay Street. I thank God that no one has died. And so we are wrestling against all sorts of petty crimes. But I thank God that notwithstanding that we are wrestling, Dr. Minister described me as a crime interrupter. So God is good. Well, let's start the show by inviting my spiritual advisor to lead us in the gospel, because on Saturday, the Free National Movement met in convention, and I would like to analyze whether or not the spirit of democracy now exists in the FNM, because there are many citizens who do not understand philosophically the concept of democracy. One of the greatest forms of democracy is an election, where people peacefully assemble without rocks, without guns, without bullets, and everybody vote for the candidate of their choice. And after the election is completed, there must be peace. And peace is established by the loser conceding and saying, "Congratulations, you have won." And then, of course, the next time, that person would be qualified to compete against. But if you have a person who's a sore loser, it's not good for democracy. It creates tension and the potential for violence. Let's look at Dr. Dwayne Sands. You have known that in the Free National Movement Convention, Dr. Dwayne Sands has lost quite a number of elections, but notwithstanding that, Dr. Dwayne Sands returns to the convention, mounts the podium, and concedes to the victor. That's a good sportsman. That is a person who believes in democracy, because the major principle of democracy is losing peacefully. So, I don't know. I'm saddened as a semi-educated man that I'm called upon from time to time to teach the more enlightened, the more educated, them who got class. And listen to me, I've been to the FNM convention and I met all kind of people who had plenty class. But they didn't understand a major principle, and that is the principle of respecting and appreciating democracy and conceding. You would recall that when Dr. Minnis Rand and Loretta Butler challenged him, when Loretta Butler was defeated, she came and she conceded. But Michael Pintard, he beat Minnis, and I must confess that he beat the hell out of him. And Dr. Minnis in all his education, he could not understand the principle of democracy, that you must concede peacefully and that he should submit to his leader, which is Michael Pintard. Don't mind he's taller than Michael. Michael is really taller than he is. So we're going to talk about it, and I was happy to attend my first F&M convention since they expelled me, and I had a hero's welcome. I was shocked that when I arrived at the F&M convention, I was greeted by the woman them. Scores of women in red who told me that they accepted my leadership. And I was shocked. I said, do you really accept my leadership? And they all said, I said, do you know why I'm at convention? They said, no. I said, I'm here to make sure that when I leave, Doc is defeated. And have you voted against Doc yet? And I was shocked when a Family Island woman who identified herself, she said, Monica, not only have I voted against Doc, I threw some of the biggest rock at Doc. And after that, I just took pictures. I posed with the women them. I posed with the men them. And then I saw a contingent of F&Ms. These are F&Ms who I shall describe as Philip Brave Davis F&M. And I told them I was happy to see them at convention. And they only had one mission here, and that is to rescue this party from Dr. Minnis. And listen to me, by the time we left, Minnis was gone. So it's an exciting day. I had a wonderful, wonderful time. A wonderful time. So I'm going to invite my spiritual advisor to lead us in the gospel. And then who knows, I may sing a song, because I must confess that I'm celebrating. I was so excited that Dr. Dwayne Sands won. I was so emotional when I heard that he won. You have to understand the predicament that I am. I'm a sick man. I hate to tell you I'm dying, but I am. Please don't question me about it. And so I'm very, very sick, and I'm dying. So I've told it to you, please don't question me. But it is possible that Dwayne Sands might be able to extend my life. And I feel bad when I'm laying on his table and he is working on me. And I said, oh boy, what am I in? There it is. Dr. Dwayne Sands is working on me. And the Prime Minister told me I must go to him. Isn't that amazing? I told the Prime Minister, I don't think Dwayne wants to see me. And the Prime Minister said to me, he's not like that. Go see him. Philip Brave Davis sent me to him. So I was happy that Dwayne is the national chairman of the Free National Movement. I think it's powerful. So I'm going to invite my spiritual advisor, who did not attend the convention. All that moat he has, he did not show up. My spiritual advisor.
Don't worry, I was in the background trying. It's Captain Whitfield Neely.
Thank you. Let's save his name. Thank you. That's his name.
Captain Whitfield.
Yes.
Captain Whitfield Neely.
Yeah.
I know. I seen a video where you experienced something unfortunate at the convention, but anyhow, we could always look at that.
Oh no, my spiritual advisor. Listen,
that's okay. Let's go to the scriptures.
Yeah, go to the scripture.
But it did happen, and I warned you.
My spiritual advisor, do not do that. I'm the crime interrupter.
Right.
I had men at my disposal.
So why didn't you call them in?
No, I could have ordered an arrest, but that is not my job. The government would like for me to be a crime interrupter.
Okay.
And I've demonstrated to the nation how under pressure you remain relaxed, you remain calm, and you just calm things. I'm never afraid. You heard what I just told the country. I'm dying.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Brensel rule.
Oh, Brensel didn't know what to do. When I arrived and he saw me, the most he could shout to me is, welcome, Papa in there. I said, Papa in there? He said, yes. I said, you tell Papa that I'm here, and I'm going to take care of this side of the F&M.
Yeah, and I saw Tommy Tanquist in the background trying to make peace for you.
Yeah,
which was interesting.
But
let's go to the scripture.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Let's go to the
All is well.
scripture.
Yeah.
Mr. Producer, we're going to go to 1 Peter. Yes, 1 Peter chapter 2, 20 to 24, reading from the NIV. And here's what it says. But how is it to your credit if you receive a beating for doing wrong and endure it? But if you suffer for doing good and you endure it, this is commendable before God. To this you were called, because Christ suffered for you, leaving you an example that you should follow in his footsteps. He committed no sin, and no deceit was found in his mouth. When they hurled their insults at him, he did not retaliate. When he suffered, he made no threats. Instead, he entrusted himself to him who judges justly. He himself bore our sins in his body on the cross, so that we may die to sins and live for righteousness. By his wounds, you have been healed. When they hurled their insults at him, he did not retaliate. When he suffered, he made no threats. Instead, he entrusted himself to him who judges justly. 1 Peter chapter 2, 20 to 24, I read from the NIV, Peter's instructions to the Christians in the first century. The word of God is forever and ever blessed. Amen. Thank you, Mr. Medusa, and back to you, Santa.
Thank you, my spiritual thank you, my spiritual advisor. To members of the public who wishes to correct me, if you are suggesting that something I've said is improper, then you have to tell me what is the proper way of saying it. You can't say what you said is improper and then don't make the correction. If you know what is the proper correction, you say it to me, and I have no problem because I'm constantly learning. And this is powerful. So we welcome everybody to Freedom March, and of course, my spiritual advisor. Let's start by paying some bills.
All right.
And after we
Who do you want to start off with first? You want me to lift this on the counter?
Go ahead, lift it on the counter.
Oh, boy, I tell you, got the holy man.
Yeah.
Lifting up some spirits.
Well, I'm certain that you.
It's no sin in that.
I'm certain that you have drank of this.
Yeah,
spirit.
I've had Seagrams. I just love them to death.
Okay.
I just love them. Seagrams Escapes. Catch the Seagrams team every Friday. Every Friday this summer at a new location where they'll be giving away free Seagrams when you purchase 3, as well as when you buy 1 shot, you get the second one free. Here are the locations and dates where the Seagrams team will be each week in June. June the 1st, Chinese, East Bay Street. June the 7th, Knowles Liquor Store. June the 21st, Sunluck, Carmichael Road. And June the 28th, Luther Liquors, Seagrams. Really tastes good.
This is powerful.
All right, here we go. Let me do all odds.
Yes, my spiritual
Okay, so here we go.
Good.
Western Air. Western Air Bahamas. Fly in comfort this summer with Western Air. Enjoy direct flights to Fort Lauderdale. Book now at westernAirBahamas.com. Experience top-notch service. Western Air, your journey starts here. Dreaming of an island escape? Western Air makes it easy. Fly with us to North Luther on our daily non-stop flights. Enjoy the convenience of affordable fares, top-notch service, and reliable schedules. Whether you're planning a family vacation or a quick getaway, Western Air has you covered. Book your tickets today at westernAirBahamas.com and experience the island adventure you've been waiting for. Western Air, your journey starts here. Nobody has better prices on electrical supplies than SHSS Electrical. Whether it's D-Square products, switches, combos, breakers, breaker panels, electrical wires, and meter cans, you will find everything you need. Just dial 605-7777. That's 605-7777. Or visit them on Chesapeake Road in the former Minute Muffler Building. SHSS Electrical. You can also pick up ceiling fans and outdoor floodlights. Money Max. Everybody needs money, always. Send money internationally and locally through Western Union, forgive me, with Money Max. Download the Money Max app today to send cash instantly to a family member or friend. Anytime, anywhere. Sending money has never been simpler. The app is available on the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Money Max. Live your max life.
And this is powerful.
Absolutely.
Welcome, sail with us, Iltv, Sweetie, the MV Arabian schedule. Pineapple Fest, June 6th to the 9th, 2024. Highlights: 2 passengers will be randomly selected to win a free round-trip ticket. First 50 passengers will receive a gift, and the first trip happens to be Thursday, June 6th, and leaving Potter's Key Dock, Western End, and then of course there's Friday, June 7th, arriving at Hatchet Bay at 12:30 a.m. The second trip is Sunday, June 9th, leaving Hatchet Bay at 10 a.m. For inquiries, call 242-376-0088. 242-376-0088. Tickets will go on sale beginning tomorrow. That's June 4th at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on boarding the MV Captain Theo, Western End of Potter's Key Dock. First come, first serve, and this is powerful. So we thought we will tell that to you because, as you know, Friday is Labor Day, and it's a wonderful celebration. So this is going on. Yeah. Well, I happen to have attended our party convention, and you don't find many persons who are in politics who's as honest as I am. I continue to confess that philosophically I am an F&M, but I'm voting PLV. When I come back, I will tell you how a woman of the F&M appeared before me at the convention. She has made a confession, and she is asked if she could come on Freedom March to clear her name. I asked her, "Woman, do you accept my leadership?" I'll tell you about her. It's a powerful story of a woman who may have been lost.
F&M convention.
Oh, shoot.
Certain things I want to mention
Lord have mercy.
about the F&M convention.
Don't really let the devil fool you.
Oh, you're with me, Nate.
Yeah, what's up, dog?
Convention is finished. Look like you get beat out in the dance. They said no. Not this time, they said no.
Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monker, and so I welcome each and every one of you. And before I go into some politics, I just want to draw to the attention of the Bahamian public that I was kind of distressed when I came into the studio to learn that His Excellency Captain Whitfield Neely, he perhaps might be among the few surviving officers of HMBS Flamingo. That would have been the Bahamian vessel that Cuban MiGs fire-bombed on the 10th of May, 1980. And I was saddened to learn that his home was destroyed by fire. I'm particularly very sympathetic to people whose home have been destroyed by fire, for I've had that experience perhaps 7 times, including an attempt when they firebombed my vehicle. So it is my hope and prayer that Bahamians of goodwill will assist this Defense Force officer. And I'm certain that there are other citizens who have experienced the same tragedy. And it is my hope and prayer that they can get the assistance. But I single out Captain Whitfield Neely because his life, he almost lost his life in defense of the sovereignty of the Bahamas. And there are times when those people in uniform who make the sacrifice every day, their job is thankless and we don't remember. So I thought I would say that to you. And this is powerful. Well, I want to talk about the F&M convention. It was a wonderful convention. And it was interesting that there were many F&Ms who did not wear the party color. We had a former deputy leader and deputy prime minister who was undercover. And had I not known him, I would have thought that he was perhaps one of the janitors arriving at Bahama to work. And that would be the former deputy leader and deputy prime minister, attorney Desmond Bannister. There was nothing in Desmond Bannister dressing, nothing in his attire that would have caused you to recognize that this was a former F&M deputy leader, deputy prime minister. And of course, I was kind of saddened when I began to hear why many of these F&Ms were not wearing F&M clothing. And I began to hear that starting from Minnis, the former F&M leader and prime minister, that they were claiming that they were intimidated, they felt threatened, and if I was stronger, if I wasn't feeling well, I would have tried to stay around to walk with Minnis in the convention center. But when I spoke to one of his allies, they said they didn't think he would return, and I wasn't feeling too well. But I wanted to make my presence because I needed to make sure that when I leave, as Hubert Ingram would say, all the votes were in the ballot box, and that is what has happened. So what I want to do, I want to do a tribute to the Free National Movement and the many FNMs who stood up against the forces of evil led by Dr. Minnis. And I want to salute particularly those FNMs who supported Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis and who listened to my cry that we should all go to the convention and help to rescue the party from Dr. Minnis. Would you kindly play that song so that I may salute FNMs?
The votes are in and the convention is finished.
The F&M convention.
Oh, shoots.
Send
He said that you was one and done.
cool.
Remember when you was PM?
No, we ain't forget.
You was doing for more.
Coming home.
You said in your next term, that's when you could focus on the poor.
Yeah, now it's
The votes are in and the convention is finished.
the F&M convention.
Oh, shoots.
Certain things I want to mention
Lord have mercy.
about the F&M convention.
Only they let the devil fool you. Oh, you with mayonnaise.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Convention is finished. Look like you get beat bad.
Yeah, for more.
Beat bad from Pintard. You thought it was gonna be easy. Easy piece of lemon squeezy. But when the votes roll in, unstoppable Pintard win.
Isn't that a beautiful song?
You can't separate them?
It's a wonderful
Oh, okay.
song. What happened?
He's going to play it again. They had the two play at the same time.
Okay, well,
So he's going to separate them.
separate them. Let's do it one
And
more
play
time.
Beat Bad from Mike Up and Dad, or you get beat bad.
Go ahead, let's try it again. Okay? Ready?
Pardon me? Just hold on. Anyway,
Okay.
Sandra, okay, so the FM convention,
Yeah.
it's over and the results in. What I found to be very interesting
Yes.
is that the deputy of the party went in unopposed. That's interesting.
Well, there's nothing.
That's something to say the least. That's something
there's
to think
nothing-
about.
There's nothing.
Shandon Cartwright went in unopposed. That says something.
Yeah, but
Doesn't it?
go ahead. Make your point.
It's amazing, eh?
Make your
you seem not
point.
to want to agree with me.
That, for
went
me,
in
that is
unopposed.
insignificant. What is significant for me is that Minnis has been defeated.
Okay, all right.
Right?
Okay.
But for you, talk about.
Yeah, and so it shows you the quality of a leader that Shandon Cartwright
Okay.
is becoming.
Go right ahead.
Will become.
Divide them.
No.
Divide them.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's forget.
Divide them.
Let's forget about that, Sandra.
Go ahead.
Come
You
on,
see,
man.
you even need man enough to stand to your argument.
That's amazing,
Leave
eh?
Shannon Daw out of
And
this.
so-
This is
and so
bigger
the former Prime
than
Minister-
Shannon Daw.
You had that video with the former Prime Minister, Dr. Hubert Ingram. Sorry, the Right Honorable Hubert Ingram. saying that
let's get
One and
the
done.
song. Don't distract. I'm gonna give you a chance, and you'll be able.
one and done.
You'll be able to kiss Shannon Daw ring. Okay?
Anyhow,
I-
producer, go ahead.
Yeah.
If
So,
you
so
please.
folks, it's been a wonderful convention. I enjoyed it. I love my welcome. I love that Family Island delegates, they ask, can we take photo with our leader? And I campaign. Man, I campaign. Man, I campaign until I run into, what is the name of the former president of the FNM Senate? A woman. She would be Senator the Honorable Kay Smith.
Kay Forbes, Smith.
And Kay Forbes Smith, she came to me and she said to me that she would like to introduce me to a lady who has accepted my leadership. And I was shocked when she presented to me a charming young woman who turned out to be her daughter. And then, of course, I said to Kay, oh, I didn't know you had returned to the capital. Because, you know, we were all looking for Kay. And she said to me that she wants me to know that she's innocent of the charges. She never thieved them BEC generators. I said, you didn't steal them? She said, no. So I told her I was saddened to learn that people were saying that, and she said to me that she'd like to come on the show to defend her good name. And I said to her, Kay, I'm leader of the woman dam. You really are innocent? She said, yes. I said, well, bring the evidence, and any day you wish, I will put you on this show. And I then asked her if she was attending the convention. So she said she was. And I had to ask her because, like Desmond Bannister, Kay had nothing on F&M. And I'm kind of afraid that the F&M could end up pushing hundreds of supporters into the PLP. So I told Kay, listen, you can come, and I'm prepared to hear what you have to say. And she is going to get all the documentary evidence, and she's going to present to me. And I told her, Freedom March is interested in truth. So I want you to know that I had a warm welcome, and I had a wonderful time moving about the convention floor, making sure the doc is defeated. And then I found my doctor. Well, and I was excited that Dr. Dwayne Sands had won. So I'm happy for him. So when I laid on that table in the next couple of days, I'm going to hope that he saves my life again. And it's powerful. Now, are we ready to show Minus singing? All right, let's get this right now. 1, 2, 3.
The votes are in and the convention is finished.
The F&M convention.
Oh, shoots.
Certain things I want to mention
Lord have mercy.
about the F&M convention.
Only they let the devil fool you.
Oh, you good minutes.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Convention is finished. Look like you get beat bad.
Yeah, for more.
Beat bad from Pintard. You thought it was gonna be easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But when the votes roll in, unstoppable Pintard win. Beat bad, yeah, you get beat bad. Beat bad from Michael Pintard. Yeah, beat bad. Beat bad, yeah, you get beat bad. Pintard hold you in the dance. They said no, not this time. They said no, it is Pintard time. Turn on the radio, Ruben Ingram talking. He was having a little fun. He said that you was one and done.
Cool.
Remember when you was PM?
No, we ain't forget.
You was doing for more.
Coming home.
You said in your next term, that's when you could focus on the poor.
You never see it.
Beat bad, yeah, you get beat bad. Beat bad from Michael Pintard. Get beat bad, yeah, you get beat bad. Pintard hold you in the dance. They said no, you don't had your time. They said no, it is Pintard's time.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do it no more.
Isn't it a wonderful, wonderful song? And listen to me. No matter what they say about Dr. Minnis, he could dance.
Oh,
so
boy.
this is
At
powerful.
least Dr. Menace is showing the Bahamian people, this is how you get rid of stress, which is true.
And how was that?
You find a good fun spot to go to and you dance. Because what you're ultimately trying to achieve is you're trying to release some stress. He did it well, didn't he?
No.
On one leg.
No.
Can you do what he did?
Minnis is a political coward. He's not a Democrat. He does not
He lost,
believe.
though. He lost.
He's not a Democrat.
How so?
Democracy. Understand the principle involving democracy. So there's an election. When you lose the election, you concede
Yeah. I thought about that too.
peacefully. and then you show up to concede.
Yes.
That is how it is done. Minister does not understand that principle.
Yeah. So you have
He's dangerous for democracy,
Yes.
and the FNM must keep him out. All right? Let's use Dwayne Sands for an example. I've seen many elections where Dwayne Sands has lost in an FNM convention. And guess what he does? He shows up. He mans up. He concedes. He's a Democrat. Minister's not. I'm tired of trying to educate the Negro people on how it is done. We saw it in the PLP, you know. The PLP had some powerful elections, and those who were defeated, they showed up. They understood the principle involving democracy. Somebody will win, somebody will lose. And since we are all united, you have to concede. What Minister does, Minister go home and he cries. All right? We are never to take the election that personal that we sulk and cry. He did not man up. He did not set an example for young men and women in the free national movement. So it's very sad that he did not understand his historic role. But the party got rid of him. And it would have been powerful had he returned, mount the podium, and concede and congratulate Michael Pintard. He even could have said, the next convention, I'll try my hand again. But he didn't play it correctly. So it was great. And I didn't stay for the night session. I just had to make sure that Minister loses. And it's personal, but I hold no animosity towards him. It's political. He pulled some dirty tricks on me, so I've decided I'll pay him back. I've decided I'll show him that I can campaign. I decided I will show him that I still have my red shirt. And listen to me, 99% of the Free National Movement, they welcome me. Now, they will have to learn to be like the PLP. When I go to PLP activities, 100% welcome me. Because I tell them, I say, now listen here, I'm voting for y'all. But don't forget, I'm enough for them. I told them. And I told the PLP, if I ever come up against any good policy that they have, I'm going to thief it and take it to the FNM. They know it. See, they know it. That people think I'm crazy. No, I am not crazy. I never smoked dope. But I'm smart enough to understand the politics. I'm an FNM, I'm voting PLP. It's simple as that. So it was great. I had a wonderful time. I was happy to meet the delegates. It was great. And I was happy with the level of maturity. And I want this country to know that in the Free National Movement, thousands of FNMs accept my leadership. And I want the FNM to be careful because I could end up overthrowing leaders. So it was great, and we had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time, and I just love the level of civility. I had to pinpoint where was Hubert Ingram. I have video of it, but I've been kind of busy. So they told me exactly where Hubert Ingram was, because Hubert Ingram locked down and he never left until he made sure every ballot was put in the box. So Papa, he put Minister in charge, and Papa made sure that Minister was overthrown. And many FNMs don't know that most of the FNM shirts in my closet, these are Ingram shirts, okay? So I had to let Ingram know I was there. He was very excited, and I went in the convention and I give him the signal to let him know that I had done my part. And I didn't go to see Papa on Sunday. I stayed away because I was not well. But I received reports that Papa was celebrating. And Papa was asked on Saturday by the media. One Negro reporter asked Papa, Minister said that your era was done. What do you say about that? And Hubert Ingram took out a 2x4 and he said, Minister has never had an era. Isn't that powerful? And Papa took care of things, and it was powerful. So it was a great day, you know, and notwithstanding all the negative things that you heard, everything was fine, okay? Everything is fine. I'm trained in preventing violence. I'm trained in not reacting to any threats. Don't forget who I am, you know. On Saturday, I became automatically a crime interrupter. You see? So it was great. I had a wonderful, wonderful time. I ran into a female who supported Minister. I felt so bad that when she saw me, she didn't know what to do. So I stood up and I allowed her to pour out her heart. And I remained calm. I decided I'm not going to brag. I knew that Minister was gone, but he's not a good Democrat, okay? So this is powerful. And I was honest with FNM. As I campaigned, they said, Monica, use FNM? I say, yeah, it's FNM. They say, but you vote PLP? I say, yeah, but it's FNM. I'm an FNM who's voting PLP. Don't you understand that? But I'm here to get rid of talk. And listen, I took more pictures. Lord, I took more pictures. So it was great. And I thought I'll tell that to you for what it's worth. And I had a wonderful time. I could say more, but I've decided I won't say more other than Kay Forbes. She did touch my heart when I look in her eyes and I said, Kay Forbes, you didn't thief the generator? She said, Mr. Monica, they lie on me. I didn't thief the generator. So I said, I will not allow your good name to be defamed. If you say you didn't steal it, I will bring you here so that you can defend your good name.
What did you tell her? That you won't allow her good name to be defamed?
Yeah.
But you did that straight through on your show, Sandra.
My spiritual advisor,
You
there is
openly
evidence.
condemned her that
Yes.
she stole the generators.
Yes, but she now denies it. Understand that.
So you're going to wait for her to deny it now, and what, you're going to retract all the things you said earlier?
My spiritual advisor, I want you to listen to what I
You're
say.
being fair to her.
She approached me on the matter. I was not going to be arrogant. I listened to her.
You destroyed a woman, man.
I never destroy her.
Every day you fire all kinds of guns at this woman.
Why don't
Focus
you be
on
focused?
God. I'm calling you out, my Sandra. You know,
No,
you're something else,
if
you know.
the woman say, notwithstanding, don't
I
forget now,
really
the
blast
government, the
this woman to
PLP
smithereens.
has evidence.
So who do you believe? Whose report do you believe?
My spiritual advisor, please
It's
listen to me.
amazing. Whose report do you believe, Sandra?
The PLP has evidence
Right, and you
against
used that
her.
evidence to fire Scott at this
And
woman straight
now
through.
she approached me at our convention. Don't forget now, Kay is
I don't know, man.
FNM.
I smell something.
I
there,
am
man.
FNM.
I smell something.
And she has approached me.
It's amazing.
And if she says to me, Mr.
She's
Monica,
innocent.
I am innocent.
You believe her?
This has nothing to do with belief.
Yes,
this
it does.
has to do with
Yes, it
giving.
does.
You're not listening. This has to do with giving her an opportunity
Okay.
to
So
demonstrate.
you don't believe her?
My spiritual advisor, listen. She says she's innocent.
Do you believe her?
I have to see what evidence she will produce.
Okay.
Don't forget who I am, you know.
But you believe the PLP?
I'm the justice of peace.
You believe the PLP though? Because you was firing Scott at this woman
has
straight through.
produced certain evidence
That you believe.
and
Do you believe the PLP?
This has nothing to do with belief.
I'm done.
Let me see what evidence she can bring to counter it. If she produces
amazing.
evidence to show that she did not steal the generator, she will have to explain how is it that she sold a generator to the light company. It may be a personal generator. So if she tells me, she approached me, and I have to be fair to her. After all, I'm the leader of the woman there.
Does she accept your leadership?
You know what she did for me?
What she did?
She presented to me
Did
her
she
daughter.
frop you? Did she frop you?
She presented me her daughter, and her daughter fropped me, and I thought it was
But
powerful.
she didn't. You don't have to answer that.
My spiritual
It's
advisor.
okay, it's okay.
What is your problem? She will be given an opportunity. I told her. I said, Kay, you could come on Freedom March anytime. And
I feel so
come,
bad for her. I mean, you
But
cursed
I
that
don't
woman
feel
right
bad about
out.
her. She's being given an opportunity.
Wow.
Wow. Why don't you listen? The government has evidence. She will come to show me that the government evidence is a mistake. If she shows me that the PLP evidence is a mistake, what do you think I will do? I will go to the PLP and I will say to the PLP, listen, Case Sweeting has produced this document. I demand that the PLP tell me what the facts are, because my job, I'm not trying
But
to
you
damage
already
her.
accepted the PLP Fox, though. The man
Yes,
Fox
but she tells me you're not listening.
I got you.
She's
Okay.
telling me,
All right.
notwithstanding the evidence that is against her, she can show that the generator she didn't steal. And that's powerful. She might be able to show me that the F&M give it to her. She might be able to show me that they made a mistake. Kay, behold, the leader of the woman dam. Come, Kay, bring your facts. Today, we will allow you on Freedom March. It's the truth that will set you free. God save the
better
Commonwealth of
believe
the
it.
Bahamas. God save Kay Sweeting. She says she's innocent. Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monker. It's a wonderful day in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I have just returned in the last couple of hours from the F&M convention. And of course, the president of an F&M Senate, Madam K. Forbes Sweeting, has petitioned me to appear.
Forbes Smith.
K. Forbes Smith, thank you, has petitioned me to appear on the show because she would like to set the record straight. And I thank God that she was in the company of her daughter, whom she presented to me. And I thank God that when I asked that charming young lady, do you accept my leadership? She accepted my leadership. So, Kay Smith, I want to prepare her for when she comes. I don't want to catch her off guard. I want to know if the PLP government did take any legal action against her, so that if they did, she would be prepared. I also would want to know if she took any legal action. You know, I want to be fair to her because women in our country have suffered, and I have a duty to protect the woman there. But it's birthday time, is it, my spiritual advisor?
Yes, absolutely. We got a
So
couple
let's
birthdays.
do some birthday, and we'll come back
birthday.
and talk a little F&M politics. Michael Pintard, he said some interesting things, and the PLP has fired some blows after him. But it's exciting. Hubert Ingram is euphoric. I've never seen him as so happy. And even in his joy, he seems to be saddened over that mistake he made when he threw menace on the F&M. But Papa's now forgiven because he made sure that he logged down. Listen, Papa could log down. Man, Papa logged down. Papa logged down in that convention. Now menace is G-O-N-E. Him and his supporters have been threatening to leave.
Yes, Richard.
Yeah.
Richard Johnson says if Pintard wins, it'll be the last day he's in F&M.
In fact, when Richard saw me and he began to talk, even though I was wearing my red shirt, I did this. And I hold up my chest. And he said to them, I'll join the PLP. And you know, I said, you mean to me, Richard is going to join the PLP? Well, I would hope that PLP would do him like how they did me, which is come, vote for us, but don't join the party. So, this is good news. But let's do birthday,
Yeah, let's
and
do
then
it
we will
quickly.
talk a little more F&M politics
Okay,
for
great.
today. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do who's it, Forbes? She's celebrating the birthday. Let's see, let me make sure I got this correct now. Birthday greetings goes out to R.N. Paulette Forbes is coming from a family and friends in Freeport, Abaco, Nassau, North Andros, Tampa, Florida, and the Turks and Caicos Islands. So happy birthday to Paulette Forbes. Amanda Monroe is celebrating her birthday. Everyone's favorite host. And Hirone Manda Panda, coming from your friends and family, but actually from Cam, the Comfort, your favorite. Enjoy your day. Happy birthday, Amanda Monroe. Sorry, excuse me. Justin Smith. Oh, Austin, forgive me. Austin Smith is celebrating the birthday. Love goes out to Austin Smith from your family and friends. Of course, from your beautiful wife and kids. Stay grounded, Austin Smith. And of course, happy birthday to you. Of course, last but by no means least, my mom celebrated her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Mom. My mom's 85 years
Your
old.
mother's birthday?
Was yesterday. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, my mom celebrated birthday yesterday. 85 years old. Happy birthday, Mom. Coming from all of your children,
Okay.
your grandchildren, all of your nieces and nephews, your sister, your brother who's in the United States of America, of course, your family, friends, your church friends as well. Happy birthday, Mom. All the best to you. We hope you enjoyed your birthday, and of course, we hope you live to enjoy many, many, many more.
This is powerful.
Paulette Higgs is celebrating her birthday as well. And, well, Paulette Higgs' birthday is today, and then Paulette Higgs' On the weekend, her and husband Brian Higgs celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary. So happy 25th wedding anniversary going out to Brian and Paulette Higgs, coming from your family, your friends, your sons, your church family, and of course members of the Progressive Liberal Party, and of course the entire Holy Cross Anglican Parish. Happy 25th wedding anniversary, and then happy birthday goes to your wife. I think your wife is celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, Paulette. Of course, coming. All right, okay, no problem. All right, so all the best, Paulette. Happy birthday. I'm looking forward to some cocktails and some wonderful food after the show. All right, now, here we go. Rest in peace. Oh, wow, sorry to hear that. Warren Seymour.
Warren Seymour died?
Apparently so, yes.
Really?
Seymour, yes.
You have a picture of him?
Yes, it's up.
Really?
We understand that he brought the game of chess to all the schools in the country.
How old is he?
He was a masterful chess man.
Wow.
Teaching kids, including the producer,
Wow.
who has trophies to prove it. His legacy will live on. Of course, may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
Wow. Mr. Warren Seymour passed away.
Wow. I must extend great sympathies to members of his family. He happened to have been one of my teachers at CC Sweeting. He was a wonderful, wonderful teacher, a wonderful, wonderful citizen, and he made some powerful prediction for me when I was a youth in high school. Always said positive things to me. So I want to extend my deepest sympathies to his family. It's powerful. Go ahead.
And we got a shout out. Patricia Clare, shout out to Patricia Clare. She, of course, coming from the, I think it's the Progressive Liberal Party, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And then a shout out to Cletra Major. Congratulations to the daughter, Cletra Kadisha Major, who graduated from the University of the Bahamas on Thursday, the 30th of May, with a Bachelor of Business Administration degree in accounting. It's coming from Mom Rochelle Horton, her son Aiden, her brother Alien, sister Renisha, best friend Geneva. We are so proud of you and your accomplishment. Blessings and blessings upon you. Okay, congratulations, Cletra Kadisha Major.
This is powerful.
And
Do the
what is
shout out
this?
to those women for me.
Okay, so we want to give a shout out to Beverly Davis, Arnett Monroe, Patsy Roker, Get Well, Chantel Brown, one of the women them,
Yes.
Valerie Barr. Sending much love to all the loving uncle and friends. Continue to do well from your family, Theo Davis.
And of course, to Sister, what is Sister Brown's first name?
Is it Chantel?
Is it Chantel? Yes, Chantel Brown. I thank you for your blessing. I thank you for your support. And I want to know that I was proud to meet you. And I thank God that you have declared that you are one of the woman them. Pray for me, eh? This is powerful. Do we have any more birthdays?
No, that's it.
Can you read another ad, my spiritual advisor?
Yeah, we got a couple ads. I think are we gonna do the Seagrams, producer?
Yeah.
No. Okay. We already did that once. Okay, great. All right, so Western Air, Bahamas, flying comfort this summer with Western Air. Enjoy direct flights to Fort Lauderdale. Book at westernairbahamas.com. Experience top-notch service. Western Air, your journey starts here. Dreaming of an island escape, Western Air makes it easy. Fly with us to North Lucha on daily non-stop flights. Enjoy the convenience of affordable fares, top-notch service, and reliable schedules. Whether you plan a family vacation or quick getaway, Western Air has you covered. Book your tickets today at westernairbahamas.com and experience the island adventure you've been waiting for. Western Air, your journey starts here. Nobody has better prices on electrical supplies like SHSS Electrical. Whether it's Squarey products, switches, combos, breakers, breaker panels, electrical wires, and meter cams. You'll find everything you need at SHSS Electrical. Dial us at 605-7777 or visit us on Chesapeake Road in the former Minute Muffler building. SHSS Electrical. You can also pick up ceiling fans and outdoor floodlights. Money Max. Everybody needs money always. Send money internationally and locally through Western Union with Money Max. Download the Money Max. Download the Money Max app today. Send cash instantly to a family member or friend, anytime, anywhere. Sending money has never been simpler. The app is available on the Apple Store and Google Play Store. Money Max. Live your max life. All right, Sandra, back to you.
Well, folks, there is an exciting thing that's going to happen. Come sail with us. Iltv Suite, the new Arabian schedule. Pineapple Fest, June 6th to the 9th, 2024. Highlights: 2 passengers will be randomly selected to win a free round-trip ticket. First 50 passengers will receive a gift. First trip is Thursday, June 6th. Leaving Porter's Dock at the Western End at 6 p.m. Friday, June 7th, arriving Hatchet Bay at 12:30 a.m. The second trip is Sunday, June 9th, leaving Hatchet Bay at 10 a.m. For inquiries, call 242-376-0088. 376-0088. Tickets will go on sale beginning tomorrow, June 4th at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Onboarding the MV Captain Theo, Western End of Porter's Key Dock. First come, first serve. It's powerful. Okay, folks, don't forget, it's going to be a nice holiday weekend, so go there, and this is powerful. Well, folks, we're back, and there's been some exciting things that has taken place here in the country. The opposition leader, Pintard, he has bold plans after landslide, and he says, well, they say after comprehensively defeating former Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis at the FNM one-day convention on Saturday, Michael Pintard promised to make bold, transformative changes if the party is returned to power at the next general election, vowing to reform land policies, reduce taxes, and improve the ease of doing business in the country. Mr. Pintard promised to change the status quo and reverse some policies of the Davis administration, which he characterized as a government of excessive spending with little transparency and accountability. There is one law, he says, for the PLP and a different law for everyone else, he told a crowd of jubilant FNM supporters at Bahamas Convention Center on Saturday night. So that is what Michael had to say. Now let's see what the PLP had to say. PLP hits out at FNM leader as unhinged. Okay? So let's see. After Michael Pintard retained leadership of the Free National Movement and delivered a victory speech, the Progressive Liberal Party called his performance, quote, unhinged, end quote. The PLP said Mr. Pintard held on to his leadership position, quote, after 2 years of presiding over infighting, backstabbing, internal lawsuits, and chaos, end quote. Continuing the PLP, and we quote the PLP, he celebrated with a strange, unhinged series of untruths and attacks. One can only imagine Hubert Minnis' frustration watching Pintard's speech. How did I lose to this guy? Indeed, there are already whispers that any temporary facade of peace within the FNM will be fragile and short-lived, as Pintard failed to offer Bahamians any reason to believe a man who has struggled to lead his factitious party could be a force for progress in the Bahamas. The PLP said Mr. Pintard's speech highlighted his deficiencies as a leader and thinker. He attacked a very popular and successful school breakfast program that is helping Bahamian school children start their day off right. He ignored the government's innovative National Youth Guard, real gains fighting crime, long overdue action on shantytowns, major investment in healthcare and infrastructure, and the record number of visitors. The current government rescued the country from fiscal crisis and knocked $1 billion off the country's deficit, reversing years of damage caused by incompetent and indifferent F&M governance. His call for reducing the size of government, which could only be referring to dismissing essential civil servant, shows a disturbing disregard for the livelihoods of those who serve one, or should I say, those who serve our country. So it's exciting. So folks, these are some of the political things that has taken place. And I want to thank delegates for openly receiving me. And I want to thank the delegates for knocking out Dr. Hubert Minnis. And of course, Minnis late last night, he issued a statement saying that it ain't true that he is resigning. And he, in his late statement, he said he ain't resigning and he wants to congratulate Michael Pintard. But he will forever remain a political coward. Serious man goes to the convention, mounts the podium and say, Michael Pintard, you have won. Congratulations. Democracy lives on in the party of Cecil Vincent Wallace Whitfield, Ovaltine Quest, other folks. And I've learned from those great leaders. And the next convention, I want you to know, Michael, if you don't provide the kind of leadership, I'm coming for my thanks. But he has told people that he didn't feel safe. Now, I don't know why he wouldn't feel safe. He's a former prime minister. He has some of the best security. No F&M would have attacked him. Take it from me. No F&M would have attacked him. The F&M isn't that stupid, but it's his pride, okay? And you can't blame the man. The man, he's suffering from what I call Negro pride. And Negro pride is when you're not able to put aside the shame and say, man, I ain't taking this personal. You know, look at me. I run in so many elections. I'm now immune to being defeated. You can beat me today, and today I rise, ready to fight. But Minnis, he's a coward. He's a it's a big word, so forgive me if I don't pronounce it correctly. I'm certain I can't spell it, but he's like a megalomaniac, you see? He's a megalomaniac, and he's really into himself, and he's punch drunk. But we can blame this on Hubert Ingram. Papa caused this, you hear me? But he treated Papa badly, and I'll tell you one of the things that he did to Papa, I heard. All right? Papa, one day, shortly after the storm, Papa called Perry Gladstone Christie, and he said, listen, come go with me to Abaco. And Christie went with Papa. When Papa went to a Haitian village, that village was wiped out. And Pop couldn't find all the daddy them, all the Johnny them. And Minister thought it was a big joke. Papa was sad. Papa then left the Haitian village and he went down in an area where Bahamians were, and he called out, and those people, they had disappeared. And for Minister was so insensitive. Papa wanted to help, and the good thing about it, Papa was able to say to Chrissy, he's true former Prime Minister, let's help Minister in, creating national unity. And Minister said, they only showing off. And then the next thing I know, Minister was able somehow to get a former Chief Justice, Dame Joan Sawyer. The next thing I know, Dame Joan Sawyer is my Ma family from the bushes of Exuma. Dame Joan Sawyer started cursing out Hubert Ingram and Perry Christie. And since they believe in women's right, you follow? They didn't answer, but they were angry. They couldn't wait to jack up Hubert Minnis. And the next thing we know, as the pressure mount, and Hubert Minnis began to receive intelligence that Michael Pintard and Dwayne Sands was ready for the clash. He called Perry Christie. He said, "You gotta watch out for me." And he called Perry Christie. This is the allegation. And he asked Perry, "Man, tell Papa, help me to withdraw." That's the allegation. I haven't called Perry because Perry is keep Papa's secret, but I believe it. And he didn't know that Perry and Papa is one. And I'm certain that Perry has a hand in this, but Perry is able to hide his hand. And listen to me, they put something on Minnis. Listen, they put something on Minnis. Now Perry couldn't come to the convention, but the strategy, he helped with the strategy. They decided Minnis will not have a second chance because they know what Minnis did to them. They know how Minnis was so insensitive after the people drowned. Minnis had them dead bodies stinking in Grand Bahama, in Abaco. Minnis then throw everybody in the same grave. Man, he was insensitive. Oh, Jesus Almighty. Good morning, I see it! Ah! Yale! He's gone. So, it's a great day, but it's good for democracy. And for those of you who think I hate Dr. Minnis, honestly, I don't. I'm only playing tit for tat, right? I would have been a big man in the country. I would have been the MP for Baintown and Grand Sound. He decided he could fool me. And I decided I'm going to get him, right? And I get him. And I'll have him to know, Hubert Ingram told me what your dirty trick is. And when Papa told me, I turned to him, I said, Papa, Papa, Papa. Papa said, yeah. I said, well, okay, Papa. So I want the country to know that I had returned to my party convention. Me and PLP FNMs who supported Philip Brave Davis, those who nobody know about, and could vote. And I want you to know that Minnis is gone. And although he is gone, he's not really gone. The same position Minnis was in on Saturday. He remained in that position on Friday pass, Thursday pass, Wednesday pass, Tuesday pass, Monday pass. He's trouble in the camp, and I call on the party to watch him, and if need be, expel him the way y'all expel me. And this is powerful. My special advisor, what is it you want to say on this wonderful day?
Well, on the other side, we are
Listen,
in
folks,
the segment.
it's democracy. It's good for the country. It's good for the FNM. Minnis is under political arrest, okay? And I left the convention safe. No matter what you hear, no matter what you see, all is well with me. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I have liberated my FNM with the help of the PLP. Welcome back to Freedom March. My name is Rodney Monka. Bradley Roll is my spiritual advisor. And today, while my spiritual advisor will welcome calls, I shall guard the calls. So, Mr. Producer, if I declare that a caller is not saved, you're to end the call. After all, Dr. Minnis has referred to me as the crime interrupter, and today on Freedom March, all crimes are being interrupted, and this is powerful. As spiritual advisor, if it pleases you, right?
So,
Huh? Yeah.
before we open the lines, so I have a political observation here that
Go
I
ahead,
want
make
to
it.
ask you, and we don't want to keep it too long because we honestly, in fairness, we owe our people some calling time. But here's what I ask.
Make the
Okay,
observation.
so Dr. Minnis was, while he was Prime Minister, 8 months out of election.
Yes.
He was warned not to call the election
Yes.
early. He called it and lost.
Yes.
Now, he's decided to come back to run
Yes.
as leader of the Free National Movement,
Yes.
and he lost,
And he was
defeated.
defeated. Yes.
Now, technically, what does that do for his political career? Because now he may run again. Well, you know, will they nominate him in the next general election?
Well, it really don't matter. Whatever they do for Minnis, he shall be defeated in Kalani.
That was
Yeah.
my next question.
Yeah.
Because it does seem as if they're going to run a certain place against him.
The handwriting is on the wall. Minnis gotta go.
Anyhow, 323-7775 is the number to call. 698-0775, 698-0776. So the lines are open. Feel free to call us. It's an exciting weekend. The Free National Movement held their convention, of course. Everybody knows the results. But call us if you want to talk to us about the convention. 323-7775, 698-0775, 698-0776. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live. Hello, caller, you there? Go ahead, you're live.
Hello?
Yes, you're live, caller, go ahead.
Yes, okay.
We're listening to you.
Huh?
Okay, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead, you're live.
They answer me yet.
But you're on the
We
air,
are
sir.
answering you. You're talking to us. Speak. What is on your mind?
Yes, I would like to talk to the spiritual advisor.
He's here.
Yeah, go ahead.
How you doing this evening?
I'm fine, so how are you?
Happy birthday to your mom.
Man, I appreciate that, man. God bless you for that.
But spiritual advisor, I think you grin too much unnecessarily, you know, as a talk show host.
Listen, I'm so embarrassed.
It don't make you
I'm
look
sorry.
good.
I'm sorry.
You leave my spiritual
I want you to
advisor
forgive me, man.
alone.
I am sorry.
Stop grinning, man. Stop grinning unnecessarily.
Yes.
Leave
I
him
agree.
alone. There is
problem.
humor in his laugh. You leave him alone, okay?
I'm sorry, caller.
Next caller.
Welcome to Freedom March, caller. You're live.
Yeah, was Rodney arrested when the inspector was escorting him out?
The inspector never escorted me out, and there is no need for me to be arrested. For the inspector and I answer to the same minister.
No, he escorted you out. He escorted you out.
No, you are wrong. You're wrong.
323-7775 is the number to call. 698-0775, 698-0776. Welcome to Freedom Watch. Call you live.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Rowe.
Good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Excellent, Mr. Monka.
Sir,
Yeah, Mr. Rowe, let these people know laughter is good for the soul. So when you laugh, that is good for the soul. So tell them if they don't want to laugh, that's their business.
true.
Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
but
caller.
Mr. Monka,
Sir,
yeah, I saw you to the F&M convention the other night, right?
yeah, we had convention on Saturday.
Ma, you was all dressed right down your red.
Did you see me in my red?
Ma, you was dressed right down your
Do
red.
you know who gave me that shirt?
I hope it ain't Papa.
Papa gave me that shirt.
Now listen now, Mr. Monka.
Yeah.
On all serious note,
Yeah?
you have to decide if you're going to be on the side. Now, you know Papa already went with Mr. Pintard, right?
Okay.
So now you got to stop blasting at F&M. You got to decide which side you could be on now.
Well, I have decided. I went and I got rid of the doc. Now the doc has gone. I continue to be what I am. I'm an FNM who supports the PLP.
Okay, now you know you can't let the PLP use you no more, right?
The PLP never used me. I had a political difference with Doc, and Doc and I are still fighting. This has nothing to do with the PLP.
Mr. Monka.
Sir.
You know what I want you to do, because you're a great person, Mr. Monka.
I thank you for those kind words.
And you know when you see wrong or right, you know wrong or right, correct?
I will speak to wrong and praise right.
So guess what, Mr. Monka? You work for Sabas now. You're making a couple of dollars.
Goodness me.
Whenever the FNM or the PLP do wrong, I want you to speak for us, the people who have a voice.
Listen, I have spoken.
Y'all doing wrong. Y'all need to do right. PLP or FNM.
I went to the FNM convention. I got shocked to discover that there was so much FNM who had bad eyes. And when they came over to me and said how their eyes, I felt so terrible. I said, Jesus, I should have come with my notebook. I told every FNM, if you have cataract or glaucoma, I am a supporter of the PLP, and I will make sure that you FNMs get your eye fixed. And they say, but what about Dr. Dowell? And then I told them something I should not have said to them. I told them I had a high-level meeting with Dr. Dowell, and I raised the question of a woman, and Dr. Dowell said, she is qualified. I know she's a FNM, but she's qualified, and she will not be touched while I'm the Minister of Health. So I told FNMs, call me, and I will make sure that every FNM who got eye problem, Dr. Dowell will have to deal with it. And Dr. Dowell is committed to that. So I'm a good man to be FNM and close with the PLP.
Well, Mr. Monka, one more thing, right?
Go ahead, my brother.
You and spiritual advisor, you all make a great team.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you, sir.
After working all day, it's be good to come home and listen to you all. Sometimes you get a good laugh.
This is great.
So it's good for the spirit.
We are happy to
Thank you
hear
so
that.
much, caller.
You all keep up the good work.
Take
We
care.
thank
Thank you
you.
so much. All right. God bless you. 323-7775. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live.
Hi, good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good. Spiritual advisor, you asked a question just now earlier in reference to Dr. Minnis and him getting the nomination in the next election.
Okay.
Shouldn't it be the decision of the constituent? The leadership race is over. Okay, Mr. Pintard is now continue on as leader. I think, and I've seen this all across the board, the leadership has too much power in reference to who they appoint as, nominee in these elections.
Yeah, representative.
Right, and Dr. Minnis has proven himself. I didn't support him. I didn't want him to be the leader, right? However, he has proven himself consecutively as a good representative in Kalani. So I don't see, unless they have whoever, if they're looking at another alternative, have any reason not to nominate Dr. Minnis if he wants to run again. And the constituents should be the ones to make that decision.
Yes.
Okay?
We can see that. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live. Good afternoon, call you there? Did we lose that call? 323-7775, 698-0775, 698-0777.
I'd like to hear the senators. I shall see a mummy from me, from the neighbors and friends of Camper, to wish her a happy birthday with long life, good health, and a sound mind.
Thank you.
And I'd like the senator to shout to all the nurses and doctors that came to me at Elizabeth State Clinic today that they has that God will strengthen them, the family, the prays together, stays together, and y'all have a blessed afternoon. It's a good afternoon for y'all to laugh and smile. You know how it takes.
Ezekiel,
Go ahead.
thou
Are you
hast
still there?
departed.
Sorry, we lost your call.
Go ahead.
Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live.
Good afternoon, Mr. Monka.
Hello, my dear.
That's Anna.
Oh, hi, Anna.
Anna, yes, Mr. Monka. Every time when I leave message to you,
yes,
you don't answer me back.
Oh, Anna, I'm so sorry.
Yes, I hear all your show.
Yes.
I listen to you and spiritual advisor.
Yeah.
I listen to you all. Sometimes you all make me laughing so much.
Anna, this is great. Anna, I haven't heard from
Mr.
you.
Manka, listen, Mr. Manka.
Okay.
I have something for you to do for me. When I leave message to you, you don't answer. I can't catch you.
Well, I will tell you a secret now. Ce soir, relais-moi exactement 8 heures. Ce soir.
8 heures?
Oui.
Okay.
Okay. M'a checké pour phone là.
Okay, thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup too. Merci. Okay.
My people.
Later.
I haven't
Bye-bye.
heard from Miss Anna. She's a wonderful citizen
Yes, she is.
of
I
Haitian
like her.
ancestry.
Tout
They
le monde
might
parle
be very-
Creole.
Oui. Anyway, open the lights.
Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Yes, Mr. Manka.
Hello, my dear.
How are you today, sir?
Well, God is good. How are you?
Spiritual advisor, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much, caller.
That's wonderful. Mr. Manka, I haven't called in to talk about the PLT or the FNN.
Okay.
I actually called in because I asked spiritual advisor
Hi, honey. I just
to
recognize
make
your
an
voice.
announcement
You asked.
concerning some expired merchandise that Rupert Roberts is selling in his store.
Really?
Not several stores, sir.
Give me an example of one.
The merchandise that Rupert Roberts is
Give me an example of one.
Location like
alcohol. Rubbing alcohol for the body.
It expires?
from-
Listen to me. Hold on a second. Are you suggesting that the alcohol has expired?
yes.
Yes, sir, it has.
Then tomorrow you will bring me one.
Mr. Manka, I have videos. I have actually
Listen
even
to what
spoken
I
with Mr.
say.
Gibson
Bring me
from
one and
Consumer
I will pay.
Protection.
Listen to me. You bring me one of them, I will pay you for it and bring me the receipt. Rupert is my friend and we will correct that. But you bring me
Mr.
the
Manka.
evidence.
Why do we have consumer protection in place?
I don't
I
know.
reported this over 1 week ago. They asked me to send my photo ID, a picture with the information no longer than this morning. I went to Golden Gate and Blue Hill Road Super Value and the alcohol them are stalker.
I say to buy me one and bring the receipt so I can solve it and I will pay
And
you.
once I bring you the receipt, Mr. Manka, you're going to make sure that they are removed
I
out
shall-
of the store
listen.
to stop having people purchase
I have one-
4-year-old alcohol.
I
that's
have
expired.
I have one Conky Joe friend, and that's Rupert Roberts. We have had a wonderful relationship, and you bring it to me, you bring me the receipt. Once I'm satisfied, I will contact Rupert. That's no problem. Rupert is a wonderful man. Okay?
They need to be removed. But in the meantime, Mr. Manka, I'm going to circulate on WhatsApp the video that I took this
Yes,
morning.
you may do that. I have no problem
I
with
am
that.
going to circulate
But I'm
it because
saying
it's
to
bad that
put that
people
woman
are
on hold.
purchasing
I hate
these
women who
items.
will not submit to me. Lord of mercy. Woman, listen to
Be
me.
careful, that's Marvin Dane's cousin.
Do whatever you wish to do, but bring me the evidence, bring me the receipts. I need an excuse to see Rupert. I haven't seen him in a long time, and I need an excuse to see him. Bring it to me. I'll pay you for the alcohol, but you have to bring the receipts, and I'll talk to Rupert about it. He's a wonderful man, okay?
So, Mr. Manka, you're encouraging me to purchase expired merchandise that I have
I
a problem
need the
with.
evidence. I can't get out there. I need the evidence. I went to Rupert on yesterday and I bought me 2 alcohol. All right?
I'm sure you didn't buy them set.
Well, I didn't look at it to see if it was expired because I didn't know alcohol could expire. That's
Yes,
all I'm
sir,
saying.
they do.
But when I go home, I look at mine, but the ones that you have that have expired, you bring me a copy. I pay $2.99 on Sunday.
Spiritual advisor, please
Yes.
go in the store.
I have the-
purchasing alcohol because I reported this to you
Yes,
from last
yes.
Friday.
I'm so sorry, my dear. I
Yeah.
told you, it slipped my mind, but I have the information in my phone from you. Me and Mr. Monica, we're going to look at it shortly after the show.
She will send me. You buy me one. I ain't going out in the back of Michael Road. You just buy one. Call me. Bring it to my
Mr.
office.
Manka, they are in every super value.
But I
Every single
bought. Listen to me. I bought 2 white one on Sunday. I look at mine when I go home. Then
Okay, sir.
They're two for $3, aren't they?
Spiritual advisor,
Yes.
please make sure those things are taken out of the stores
Yes.
for purchase.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And I apologize to you, but I have the information on my phone, but we were just so excited. And so,
No, you got to go and investigate.
yeah, but we were just so
Okay, my dear, take good care. We'll,
Thank you, Mr.
occupied.
Marshall.
All
Thank you,
Yes.
spiritual advisor.
Yes, ma'am. You take care now. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for calling. 323-7775. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live. Hello, caller, you there? 6980775, 6980776. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Hey, spiritual advisor.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Hey, and Rodney Munker, you pulled it off, eh? You and Papa.
listen to me. Papa and I have always been a team once we agree. And Papa and I agree that it was time for Minister to go.
Well, I was impressed with the turnout.
Yeah.
And the F&M look like it's back on track.
Well, once Minister's gone, the party is on track, and I think it's powerful, okay? It's good for democracy.
Do you think he's really going to leave now because you've been rejected by the public? You've been rejected by the party. Shouldn't you just now ride off into the sunset?
Well, look, it's democracy. If Minister is going to toe the party line, follow Michael Pintard, carry out all the policies. When Michael called the next press conference, Minister has to show up.
Well, I think it's false pride or he living in a false reality.
And when he see Minister, when he see Michael, he must salute him and say, my leader.
Well,
I know it's difficulty for him to do it because he's a megalomaniac.
well, I'm a F&M like you who supports the PLP.
Well, listen, that's why we overthrow Minister. We are F&M who support the PLP.
You didn't see the old lady out there? The old man wasn't there.
Listen, when I saw your old lady, I gave her a little signal because I didn't want them to know what she was going to do. Okay?
Well, I think I'm thinking on coming back home, but I didn't get anything from Pintard's speech, but I guess he'll put his manifesto
Well, I'm
together
going to
soon and start talking.
suggest that you stay neutral.
Oh, yes.
F&M, vote PLP. Okay.
But it's the only way to survive in this town.
Okay. You're a good man.
All right.
God save the king.
Take care, caller. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Spiritual advisor. Good afternoon, Senator Munker.
Good afternoon.
God save the king, my brother.
Good. Just two quick things I wanted to address. Two of the callers that called you. The first thing was the one about Dr. Minnis being a good candidate and their constituents having to be the ones to make a decision.
Yes, yes.
It is hard once you've opposed a leader of a party to come back to say you're going to submit to that leader, particularly if you've held the highest office in the land before. It's going to be hard to submit. Two leaders must choose candidates that they are comfortable with, that they can trust with executing the vision or the plan of the party. I think that's going to be a problem when it comes to Dr. Minnis. And so you must understand and take into consideration that if the leadership may put forward a different candidate, then those are some of the reasons why they're going to do so. Because you have to select candidates that you're comfortable with and someone that can support you and not worry about any more uprising or infighting or opposition. You don't need that when you're in government. So leadership must choose candidates that will support them or seemingly will support them.
So what do you suggest that Michael Pintard do with an arrogant Dr. Hubert Alexander Minnis?
Well, we've heard what Papa said, one and done.
Wow. Say it again. Say it again.
One and done.
One and done.
One and done.
Well, we'll have to go with what Papa say. Michael will then immediately move. We will take away Minnis' nomination.
Yes.
And let Minnis go into retirement.
Yes.
He will be given his police car, his police chauffeur and bodyguard. And we perhaps will amend the law so that he can get the full salary. Okay?
That's right. And lastly, Mr. Munker, quickly.
Yes.
The lady complaining about the expired alcohol.
Yes.
I go into the stores every week. Cost right yesterday on Super Value. And I'm talking about food for consumption being expired. They are at a reduced cost, but the cost is still quite a considerable amount of money.
Okay.
You see, so I think consumer protection needs to beef up its antics and go into these stores, because foods for consumption that consumers may eat and digest may do bodily harm. And so they have a serious work to do when it comes to policing the food store and expired food products.
I support your position. It's called food security.
Yes, sir.
Your suggestion is powerful.
Perfect.
I'm going to suggest that you look for the relevant ministry and minister and write them. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Thanks so
God
much,
save the
caller.
King.
All right, you're welcome.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
323-7775. Welcome to Freedom March, caller.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Yes, Rodney, you was supposed to check something out for me in reference to the I group and make water.
Yes, please forgive me. I was so busy at convention trying to get rid of Doc. So I apologize. I do remember that I was supposed to do that.
So when should I call you back?
What to do is tomorrow morning at about 10 a.m., send me a WhatsApp reminding me so that I may call my cousin, the former Prime Minister Perry Gladstone Christie, and find out from him, after he gave the I group all that land, what did Ingram did with the rest of it, okay?
What the I group did with the land?
Well, the first thing I want to know is what did Ingram did with half of it, and once I know what Ingram did with half of it, I would know what the I group has done. So
I would like to see the consumer protection visit some of these family islands.
Okay.
Because if you buy a tin of cream in Nassau for $1.37, you're paying $2.50 up here into these islands. I need you to check on that for me.
Well,
consumer protection needs to be visiting these islands because the people in these islands are catching hell.
Well, I'm with you on that.
They're catching hell.
I'm with you on that, but I want you to also assist. One of the things that you can do is to look up the Consumer Protection Agency and fax them. You can fax them, you can WhatsApp them, you can send them an email, and of course, you also use me to throw some blows at them. How does that?
So you need to start throwing some blows, Rodney.
Listen to me, just guide me, and let me tell you, I could throw a rock because I was practicing on Doc.
As we move right along, you have a blessed day.
You do well, my dear. This is powerful.
Okay, take care. 323-7775. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live. Hello? Call you there? Did we lose that call? Okay. Welcome.
Next caller.
Welcome to Freedom March, caller. Hello? Caller, you there? All right. So we don't have any more calls.
So it's been an exciting weekend. It's been 5 weeks of campaigning, and Doc has been turned back, and we have seen the creativity of people, and I really would like my producer to sing that song again. It's a wonderful song where Doc has lost. We might as well have fun. Sing the song again. Let me hear it and enjoy it, because I work hard trying to get Doc defeated, and I've beaten Doc, and I want Doc to know, Doc, Doc mine. Can we have the song?
The votes are in and the convention is finished.
The F&M convention.
Oh, shoots.
Certain things I want to mention.
Lord have mercy.
About the F&M convention.
Only they let the devil fool you.
Oh, you bit menace.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Convention is finished. Look like you get beat bad.
Yeah, for more.
Beat bad from Pintard. You thought it was gonna be easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But when the votes roll in, unstoppable Pintard win. Beat bad, yeah, you get beat bad. Beat bad from Michael Pintard. Beat bad. Beat bad, yeah, you get beat bad. Pintard hold you in the dance. They said no, not this time. They said no, it is Pintard time. Turn on the radio, Ruben Ingram talking. He was having little fun. He said that you was one and done.
Cool.
Remember when you was PM?
No, we ain't forget.
You was doing for more.
Coming home.
You said in your next term, that's when you can focus on the poor.
You never see it.
Beat bad, yeah, you get beat bad from Michael Pintard. Get beat bad, yeah, you get beat bad. Pintard hold you in the dance. They said no, you don't had your time. They said no, it is Pintard's time.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do it.
Isn't it powerful? Very powerful. So it's fun. I'm having excitement, but I'm sick. So I'm going to hope that Dr. Dwayne Sands saves my life because I'm sick, bad.
We pray for you, man.
Anyway, it's a wonderful day in Bahamian politics. Do well, everybody. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save a healthy party democracy. God save the governing Progressive Liberal Party. God save the official opposition F&M. God save King Charles III and the entire royal family.